Welcome to the October 8th, 2010 edition of Inside Rensselaer, the video podcast that lets you know what's going on inside Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Let's start off with some campus news. 175 years ago, Amos Eaton announced the start of a degree program in civil engineering. It was the first civil engineering degree program in the United States. Next week, RPI will celebrate the anniversary with a colloquy, addresses, exhibitions, and other events, which will partially coincide with Rensselaer's biggest alumni tradition, reunion and homecoming weekend. Concerts, sporting events, and other activities will be held the weekend of October 15th to 17th. Over 2,500 alumni and guests are expected. Last month, the Office of Technology Commercialization awarded 19 patent plaques to 14 members of the Rensselaer community during its annual Inventors Luncheon. In the past 10 years, nearly 1,400 disclosures have been filed with the OTC. In outreach news, the world premiere of the 3D version of Molecules to the Max was held. The film is the second released by Rensselaer's Molecularium project and will soon be seen in IMAX, IMAX 3D, iWorks, and other giant screen theaters across the world. Jacqueline Novogratz, founder and CEO of Acumen Fund, has been selected as the 2010 William F. Glasser Class of 53 Rensselaer Entrepreneur of the Year. The Acumen Fund is a pioneering, not-for-profit venture that is changing how the world addresses poverty. She will be on campus to accept the award and deliver an address on December 1st. The Smart Lighting Engineering Research Center is kicking off its Industrial Speaker Series, a seminar series that presents an industry perspective on smart lighting technologies and markets. The talks will be made available live via Adobe Connect to core partner institutions, outreach partner schools, and industry. And Rensselaer's Center for Initiatives in Pre-College Education participated in the annual MVP Healthcare Back-to-School Expo in September. In research news, Deepak Vashith is leading a new study to investigate what role two proteins, osteocalcin and osteopontin, play in bone fractures over time. Doug Chrissy is leading a new study to develop novel ceramic materials for use in a new approach to energy storage. Rather than batteries, the researchers will develop nanostructured capacitors to store energy that is generated and converted by wind turbines and solar panels. Remanufactured veilscapes are now on exhibition in the Green Building. In the project, architecture students investigate the potential of stock sheets of pleated blind material. Students wrote algorithms to predict the effect of particular distortions, generated models, and built plans. Using statistical physics and network science, scientists at Rensselaer have found something very fundamental about synchronization and coordination. If there are sustained delays in communications between just 2 or 3 parts of a system, performance of the entire system will eventually collapse. The findings apply to any network system where individuals interact with each other to collectively create a better income, from flocks of birds to large-scale computer networks. And in faculty news, Jonathan Dordick and Leonard Interrante were both named Fellows of the American Chemical Society. Dordick is among the foremost biocatalysis and bioengineering experts in the world, and Interrante is both a polymer pioneer and successful entrepreneur. The Division of Student Life has appointed Jeff Trinkle to the newly created position of Faculty Dean of the Residential Commons. He will serve as an academic resource for living and learning communities in theme houses. That's it for this edition of Inside Rensselaer. Join us again in 2 weeks for another episode. For in-depth versions of these stories and more, visit rpi.edu/about/inside. Thanks for listening.